definitely not touching things at the minute. Actually need to add one more thing to the list, and that is deal with extremely busy vehicles. Already got so many other things to do. Oh, that's going to end badly. Be able to see it shortly. That's 30 seconds away. That actually might be fine. Alrighty. Bam. How we doing? Hello. How we doing? Welcome back. So, just before starting, I happened to notice the steam train had gone to the other iron ore mine. I was thinking that could be bad because the steam train doesn't really have that much fuel capacity, but it seems to have been fine. Actually, at 46%, it probably won't go to the refuel stop. It'll go back to the same place, which means it will probably run out of fuel. Yeah. It's cutting up all the, what are all those? Oh, that might be the dig team. Oh, what do you know? As soon as I turned off the dig team, the vehicles sorted themselves out. Because they're not digging up rock to make all the trucks busy. But anyway, so that is one of many things that need to be done. Wow, that's actually taken a pretty solid bite out of that. That's impressive. Speaking of solid chunks being eaten out of things, copper is shrinking. The coal is evaporating. The iron is mostly digging up rock. And the trucks are slowly delivering stone. This actually happened in between last time and this time. I told them to start dumping rock along here to fill that in so we can maybe have another path all the way around. So we can just have like a railway network that circumnavigates the entire crater. But anyway, first item on the agenda. I think I told, yeah, you're lacking parts. That should be fine. But now that the trucks are not, well, they were fine, not anymore. Then I blanked out what the other thing is. There's a lot of mining that needs to be done. You lot can't dig any closer there, but that's fine. There's a limit to how much of this I want to dig out anyway. That's a future me problem. There's a lot of future me problems here. What is... Oh, I see. Yeah. You desperately need some iron. Well, you desperately need more space between that, so it doesn't block things. That's salt. That's salt. How is this doing? Do I actually have... So, this game has been running for a little while, just sort of doing its own thing. Okay, it doesn't actually have it yet. It's just sort of been running in the background. It is... What I'm looking for is glass making. It's deep in the queue, but it's in the queue. Yeah, currently working on ship bridge upgrades. Seeing as though... oh, that's explored, so we need to go there. Seeing as though there's plenty of tiles to be explored out there, I've been falling behind on that. Let us see. Concrete's fine, iron's fine, steel is fine, copper is fine, shockingly. Silicon. Oh, that reminds me. So, yeah, we've got maintenance 2 labs. Again, you wouldn't have seen it, but it's a thing. We need microchip production. So that is the crystallizer and the microchip machines. And then you need, like, yeah, 20 red circuits. Yeah, it didn't actually show it as well, but yeah, there's some maintenance too now, and these are upgraded. There's nothing really exciting to it, it's just a splitter, and it's just merging into the same fun and games here. And hopefully, in the not-too-distant future, that'll all get dug up, such that it allows me to start filling this in, and filling in the rest of this. There's a few other things that I need to do. So... acid is still being delivered by trucks. That's fine where it is. I would like... Oh, yeah. Sand needs to be delivered by train. Not by truck. Slag... That's the... Oh, that's the slag storage. That's fine. So this is the slag buffer for the actual concrete production. That's the slag dumper. That's the stone provider, which doesn't need to be a thing anymore. Because we got train-based ones now. So, we need... oh, you built the train. Okay. Yeah, there's no nowhere for it to go. So it's probably easier if I just clone you and then set you to a new line. So line 4. So this one will be stone rocks. Rocks. Make this a white and... yeah, white and black. That's fine. Add stop. So we want you to go to... Here's a train stop I prepared earlier. With the other option of going over here. And then we want to go to a stone unload there. Stone unload, iron unload. You want to be full, and you want to be empty. At some point, we want to go to train fuel as well, only when low, and train fuel there. I'll just chuck it at the top of the orders. That way, they can fill up on the way. And I can drink coffee. I see power's looking a little sad too. We'll need to... that means it's got no coal. Alright, I'll just set that in motion. Because that means it's not loading coal. Also, here's a better power plant that I built in between. It's nothing really dramatic. It's just got the upgraded stuff. Not that exciting. But yeah, it's not got coal, that's why it's complaining. Alright, so we've got 3 coal trains apparently running. Is it delivery? I mean, this thing is processing coal as fast as it can. It can technically process faster, and by... Oh, and better still, I can actually upgrade these like so. That'll make them even faster. There we go. So that should stop you from complaining as much. Why's it got coal on A? That'd be, yeah, that one there. You don't want to be there. Just E and F. Yeah, it's stuttering because the storage container can't transfer fast enough. What I was going to do was actually parallel the belts using blue belts, but you don't actually... seeing as though I've got belt 3s, I don't actually need to do that. It's a sneaky little cheese to get a little bit more speed out of it. There's one train. Second train. Okay. Why didn't you empty? Is that because of the... oh. Well, you're going to train fuel now. Oh, I know what it might... I think I know what it is. Because of the tracks branching. Oh, that's inconvenient. So this is me... I was planning out how to do this section. And so I put some sketches down. Why can't you reach destination now? Now you can. Oh, these are train limited, and yeah, yep, I know why. Yeah, the those stops train limited, and was trying to go to the wrong one, the wrong pointing one. Makes sense. Alright, seems we've got a few little issues to iron out here. I won't say a few, it's more than a few. Yep. Let's see now. Oh, that's exclusion. No, we want that and that. Drive forward now? No. I mean, it didn't help but drive forward, but it did something. I think that's actually clear to go too. Yep. I tidied these up as well after last time, so it's all nice and orderly. Yeah, it needs, I can get review. Just let the two mix. It's fine. Let's make that unrestricted. Make you unrestricted. At least this thing's holding onto its buffer, even if, I mean, the buffer is shrinking, but at least it's holding onto it. You've got yours again. So power is good. Very handy. Oh, you've cleared all that out. I think that's basically done. I mean, there's a little patch of coal there, but I don't think it really matters. Alright, so I think it's time to start moving the ramp, so we'll do that. Some of you should go make a start on that. They're complaining because they can't reach something. Oh, they're trying to go up there, okay. Yeah, I need another ramp just to start peeling back all of this. This lot. Keep mining the rich part of the coal. How much is left? 2 layers, I think that is. Drop down 2 more. And just start scraping the bottom of the barrel. The last of the coal. And then start filling it with stone. You know what? I'm just gonna go wild and just scrape out every last trace of coal that used to be here, such that if anyone was to say, how about we reopen that mine to mine more coal, the answer is no, we actually did scrape out every last grain of it. There we go. Cool. Alright, so we're going to scrape that dry. I really need you to finish that off. I mean, it's pretty close. I mean, if we're lucky, we can actually undermine the lab and you know, collapse the lab, and that'd give us some more copper back. Well, not really. I'd like to think it does. It actually just turns into waste. And it's kind of a waste in that regard as well. Okay. I mean, I could run the acid via trains, but there's not a lot of incentive to not just run it via pipelines. Pipelines are easy and convenient in this. Oh, they're really going for that. Alright, so the other thing that needs to be worked on is this bit here. We're almost to the gold. Almost to the gold. We just need to dig a little bit to get towards it. I mean, it's kind of towards it. I get up onto that layer and just flatten that off a little bit. Yeah, get to that layer and start digging into the gold. Because the gold is vitally important for the next tier of research. And it's for the microchips as well, so all this will need to kick in. What else do we learn? Explore that. Another green dot. What do we learn from that? Nothing exciting. Alright, the other thing we need, so we need terraforming, mine, mine control tower. Ore sorting plants. Regular one? Yes, a regular one. Like so. Build them. And that'll be our gold mine. We want to export to there. You only accept, but I don't want to reject single product cargoes. I do want you to process gold, rock, and dirt. Of course, gold is in the worst spots. So I'll move it to... Oop, that's the wrong one. D. Get rid of it from A. Go straight into there. This place will also need some acid. Where did it even find acid from? And you're going to produce the toxic slurry. You're in there again. I was sort of hoping a longer train would appear. Ah, excellent. So somewhere floating about should be a... Is it? Yeah, it's built. So somewhere should be a rock train. Of which there apparently isn't any. Which might explain why there's probably 3, 1, 2... 2? Or did I not? Now it's second guessing, making me second guess. Did I actually build a second? Where is it? Did I actually build an extra one? 3? Which sounds about right. Actually, I think it was meant to be 2. You. Go to the depot and get scrapped. I mean, they need more longer trains. So, please. And build. It should have some of it already from the scrapped train. And I want you to go on to line 4. And then we'll see if it actually goes onto line 4. Get this feeling it's just going to lie and say it goes to line 4 and then go back to the coal line. What is... Oh, that's the iron has run out of stuff to mine. Oh, dare I take on more of that? Let's keep pushing into here. Let's try and get the last of the iron under here. Got to go full completionist, you know, and scoop up all the iron. There we go. As I take a sip of coffee, that looks clean. This is good. This is very good. Now we just need to scrape the bottom of the barrel out here. I need to keep that too. That's 2 layers, I think. We'll start with 1. See how it goes. I'm going to need to set up a copper mine, a proper copper mine as well. Having this one is fine for now. The copper demand, just like in Factorio, you know, it starts out weak, you know, only needing a little bit, but eventually the copper demand increases. So we need to be on top of that. Should really attach a copper train and all that stuff to it as well. Okay, it's just a loot zone. While we're at it, let's tweak this. They're about to collapse, so I need to get that out the way. Now hopefully it'll build it before... Oh, never mind. It collapsed. I probably could have fixed that by putting some pillars down, but meh. It's very much an either or. Let's get all that out of the way. Ah, another pirate ship. Yeah, so what I want to try and do is push all the junctions back a little bit. Here you go. Game. Come on, game. You can do it. You believe in you. Have the power. There it is. There we go. Finally. Every time I was trying to make it go, I was actually clicking. It just didn't want to accept the clicking. The track build tool can be a bit difficult at times. That should, in theory... Nope. Doesn't reach. Surely this plugs in somewhere. Surely a red curve can... Yeah, see? Oh, I see why. It's a really annoying feature of the rail builder is if I don't have that set, it won't like try and path. And now, yeah, see, now it will. Go, set both directions. Set both of you, set both of you. And that one can flick across to there. And that one can flick across to there. And that should cover all bases. There we go. I still see a few wacky directions, but let's see if we can figure it out. Yeah, okay, it was just an extra one pointing the wrong way. Not enough workers. Oh, what are we... Oh, severe flu, that'll do it. A bauxite quarry. What are we up there? And I've got more goodies up there too. Oh, hello train. Yeah, so now it's not hanging over into the junction. Excellent. That's what we want to see. Coal trains are getting very busy. Yeah, that's gone down to negative 40. And we're losing a lot of workers from the flu. Where are you trying to go? Unload train fuel. Oh, okay, you're trying to go to train fuel now. Ah, there's a train in there, that's why. Because this one needs to fill up first. You can't dump because you're full of iron. Rock, not iron. Right, where... Quick build. Because that's meant to be the rock train. Right, get rid of you. Get rid of you and you. Alright, so that's no more limestone delivery there. That's actually relying on this limestone deposit. For that. Dirt's being dumped there. I might need to just set up another dirt dumping zone. But I don't know where. I'm sort of... I mean, I realize there is one potential place to dump dirt. I just don't want to bury all of this stuff. And there is that there. I really need somewhere to train it off to. Just like make a giant pile or something. Could just fill in that, but I don't want to also trash the islands. The island aesthetic. Wasn't there a contract for rock? Yeah, rock into fuel gas. Which in turn I can turn into hydrogen. I just came over here and I was like, where's all the trees gone? Fully realizing that the tree harvester's been through and eaten all the trees. I left those behind though. Embrace the Dutch and build more land. That's also an option. And those trees there. Yeah, I think they're both. Yeah, they're both over here munching on that. I could build more land bridges too. That is reasonable to do. Like, the main thing is I don't want to fill in the turn it into one homogeneous island. I want to try and keep them a little bit separated. There was an island. Not you, not you. Was it just you? I thought there was another island. Or am I imagining things? What did I just do? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm just imagining this other island. I thought there was another island like that one, and I could surround that one. That is... Oh, that's also gold. I suppose it might have been that one. I thought it was like another iron island somewhere. I could also fill in here. I wouldn't hate it. Maybe that's the way to go. Just expand this out a little further. Like that. You don't want to make a grey square, you can start to backfill the coal mine. That's the plan. I was hoping it'd be a little bit further along. I'm just scraping out the last of the coal now. It's a similar story with the copper. I'm just scraping out the last of the copper. I mean, it could just bury what's here. It doesn't matter. But it's pretty close to backfilling. As soon as I can backfill this, it'll actually be great. It would be nice to sort of start filling in. Maybe, just maybe, we'll cut them off so that yeah, there you go. They actually have to start digging out this because I'm not getting coal at the minute. While we're at it, so we should have yeah, another ship bridge to build. And an extended fuel tank. Oh, what was the... Okay, that brings up to 480. That's good. So, the next sort of barrier is battle score 470 in the world map. I think that was this one down here. Yeah, 470. It's sort of like the... It's like 180, 470, and 610, I think was the next one. 610, yeah. Yeah, and that's sort of the limit of the tech that I have. I'm probably over digging as well, but meh. They'll get it done pretty quick. Alright, there's actually a few things that need to be done, so I need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's for the gold digging area. I could probably make that 2 and 3 actually. 2 and 4. 2 to every 1. I like a ratio of 2 to 1 with the diggers. The diggers and the trucks. 3 to 1's probably better, but the gold doesn't actually process that quickly. So it doesn't really much matter. Alright, so what do we need here? We need water, hydrogen, acid. I think that's actually everything. I need a salt here too. So it does actually need another delivery. But the way I could deal with that is by having more train deliveries here. Hadn't really accounted for that. The thing with the pipes, though, is so hydrogen. Well, I suppose water's taken over that one. It could also be a mixed cargo train. So, a train that brings over salt, acid, all the random odds and ends. I wouldn't mind breaking up some of this stuff, because conceivably it can be separated out. I might be just overthinking how difficult it actually is, and it's not actually that much of a problem. You need to be like level 7. Otherwise I'm going to run out of maintenance. What you got in here? Silicon. Rid of that. Gravel. Don't really need it. You're waiting for a wow, that's a lot of steel it needs. I'm just going to tell it to go. Just send some of this crap out. That way I can empty it. Right, you... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I mean, I've technically pulled some vehicles out of the pool of vehicles, but it'll be replaced eventually. I mean, having said that, with the aesthetic that I was mumbling about, I'm probably going to add more land bridges, just, doing the whole reach around all the way from there all the way around to here is kind of annoying, so I'm not against the idea of just land bridging across here. Like, whatever level this is, just push it across a little bit. Like that. Where do we want to just come in on the corner, I think. It's more that I don't want to just flood fill all of the land. Yeah, and then we can just start mining that. Like, I don't want to fill in all of this around here and all of this. I could do it. I just kind of want to keep the land somewhat. Right, number 2. Other thing I need to think about is how far away is nuclear reactor? We can start researching it at some point. What is research bottlenecked on? It's waiting on you. You're waiting on glass. I need more glass. Probably... yeah, it is salt. As a temporary fix, I can do is just put this thing in. Salt. Build it. Oh yeah, it's all 3. Oh, it's. I was thinking it had to hop over, but no, it's one tile up. That's the slag belt. Alright, so that should bring lots of salt in. Yeah, when it's set like that, then they don't bring like half loads and fractional loads. They actually bring the right amount. And yeah, this container's full, so it's all good. It's another thing that could be done a lot closer, and so it doesn't like need to be loaded onto a train. But at the same time, it could be done on a train. Just needs like a sundries train. All the random things. This thing's still complaining about water being low, but it's sort of holding steady. It's not really decreasing as such. That's what we like to see. I'm not going to bother with that. Yeah, I just want to strip the last of the coal stains out. Alright, now you... Nope. I bet it's a coal train. I just remembered. Oh no, it's actually a rock train. $21.20. Why are you driving forward? Hmm. Is it a track issue? Shouldn't be. The other one, the other iron's working there fine, so it shouldn't be that. I mean, it doesn't stop it being an issue. Yeah, any module full. I mean, the train's already here. Oh, hang on. Oh, I see what's going on now. Yep. Yep. I get it now. It makes full sensibles now. There it goes. Yeah, it doesn't actually need that. As it just bonks into the end of the track. There we go. It's actually true of dirt as well. I suppose I better fix it. I make it sound like I don't want to do it or something when I say I suppose. Luckily, there isn't a dirt unload yet. Start repairs. Oh, that one's easier. The more cargo ships you find further out, the more they demand. Yeah, like that one's demanding steel and copper. This one just needs iron. What I wanted to do, though, was load that settlement. That way, yeah, it just picks out a little bit of that stuff. Oh, you're still out in the middle of nowhere, that's why. Oh, look who's empty. You lot? Yeah, you are running. Yeah, I probably didn't need to go down 2 layers, or however many. Was it 2 layers? Yeah, it was 2 layers. I didn't need to go down 2 layers. Okay, you've built everything. Don't unload's happy. I'm going to duplicate you, though. This is also... apply line color. You're supposed to be black and white now. Apply... Oh, product color, not line color. There we are. Helps if you tick the right box, wouldn't you believe? Okay, iron is begging. That iron's begging. I think it's time to upgrade the steam train. Alright. One more layer as well. Cool. I could also finish off this bit here, like actually connect it completely. I mean, in saying all that, I have made a giant artificial island here. You need to think about a forest, a planted forest too. Oh, that reminds me. So, you'll rock into fuel gas. That's still going on? Oh no, it's a different one. Mild flu this time. Right, you deliver that. Then want to load that. Hang on, did you? No, no. I was worried to just teleport the materials out of that. That would be awkward. Alright, they're near the end. How are we doing here? Slowly digging their way through. You need to be slightly higher priority. I mean, realistically, might as well just help out on that. Yeah, just punch into the mountain. Oh, one of them's going, two of them's going. Oh, that's done. If we can just sort of blend it in with the existing terrain. I'm sure with varying degrees of success. Yeah, all the way around here. There we go. Alright, which one is... Straight away, this one's blocked with rock. It's really to be expected, isn't it? Soon as you start trying to dig up rock, the thing fills up with rock. Alright, we'll get you to dump, get you to dump. We'll need to set up a train there eventually to pick up the rock and the dirt. I'm not actually sure if there's any way you can deal with dirt as such. I don't know where it goes. I know you can make dirt with compost and rock. Oh, gravel actually. I'm not actually sure where You can send dirt. Yeah, other than dump it. Oh, okay, compost and dirt, water makes fertilizer. So you can actually turn into organic fertilizer. Speaking of, what do we ask? You're fully stonked on fertilizers. Not actually sure what kind of fertilizers even stored. It'll be fertilizer 1. If that bottle's full, it'll be fertilizer 1. It's a good sign. It means the ammonia supply is good. Ammonia supply is good, which means the hydrogen supply is pretty good as well. At least for now. Oh yeah, I need to deliver rubber to over here for electronics. Send you home. Right, you don't need to dig any of that up. Right, so close. This one's actually also very close to scraping everything clean. Yep, you're blocked up on rock. I know uranium needed something. Yeah, you need acid. You're just crushing the gold. You're leaching it with acid. You just need... you have a chimney stack. I saw the pollution output, and I was like, hang on, do you need a pollution stack? A chimney stack? And it might be a little ways off. Yeah, then I need a nuclear reactor somewhere. Not sure where we'll set that up yet. I mean, I was sort of earmarking this area because it's got the big patch of water there, and then we've got seawater as well. And I'm already kind of doing power here. And there's access to limestone. Although anywhere there's limestone is a good place, good candidate for factories. That's you lot. And this lot are, yeah, they can't dump the stone. Right, I think that's pretty much done. I don't think I'm getting any more out of there, somehow. I mean, I still want to grab that. Just to say that I did do it. What about here? It's part of the bottleneck is that I'm... like, I should really start just cleaning it out. Because part of the bottleneck is my insistence on actually, you know, scraping it clean. Right, I think you're actually done now. Where are we looking there? Oh, let's go here. Chew on a nice fresh lot of coal. I need to do that just to... yeah, need to chew on some fresh coal. So we do get some pure loads through. Alright, so you're on +3. 2, 1. So you go there. We can start dumping. I mean, I can't actually get there yet. They can certainly try. Yeah, there we go. There's probably a bunch of trucks somewhere also stuck with like stuff to unload and nowhere to unload. Oh, so I see slags already getting busy. Yeah, these are all around here. They're all got like stone in the back of them or something. Something similar. Stone. I saw one of the flatbed products and slag. Excellent. That one's troublesome because it's backed up on limestone. Just look at all the trucks. Absolute swarms of them. Means I can actually build this once they're done. I wouldn't mind backfilling this wall, but it's kind of too difficult to actually do. Yeah. Backfill it, tidy it up, straighten it up, but very much too hard. Aha, you're getting somewhere. Excellent. Now you... No, you. Oh, that's why the number of the population jumped, is because it unloaded the crew. Alright, next move is another mining tower. We need to do a whole lot of mining towers for more copper. And it's pretty much the same deal as this one. I'll just copy and paste it. I'll put it a little further away though. In fact, I'll put it there. No, I'll delete that one though. Yeah, pop it there. Port routes to there. Get that built. Let's make one small last minute change before we do. Oop, that's the wrong one. She really doesn't want to be agreeable. This won't be the actual main line. This will be more of a line dedicated to this outpost. So trains coming in have at least a little bit of a run up. Should probably go up and over a little bit too. There we go. Alright, so yeah, extra crossing, build all that. Stone 3. Dirt 3. Oh, road 3. I'll make a I'll call it everything 3s, even though there isn't actually a copper 2 or 1. Just to be consistent. Alright, what does that look like? That's... yeah, it's loading coal. It's very important. Ooh, I can build that now too. Okay, you just need regular circuit boards. Yeah, mainframe only needs regular circuit boards, but it does need a lot of power. Borderline absurd amount of power. Alright, so load crew. Where is it there? Deliver cargo. I could have done that here, but meh. Oh, negative 69. That's negative nice. And we should soon have 2. Yeah, I'm interested in this one making rock into fuel gas. Slag into either sludge or waste. I should look into setting up a port that is specific for waste processing. If I do waste processing, it would make sense if it had some easy access to limestone, like that one there, which I'm mining, or this one here, which is a bit far away. And there was some over here. It was an idea I had to have a waste processing facility. The only reason I don't want to do it here is I want to move the town over here, like well away from the factory area. Although at the same time, I wouldn't mind doing like a village on the hill type thing. Can overlook the rocket launches. It's like I could put the town over here or something. Then maybe it would make sense to put waste disposal over there. The trouble is I need waste disposal now. I actually need a lot of things. I need to like plow this over if I wanted to use the area. Very inconvenient. We've got this in progress at the minute. I also really don't want to, but what do I need to drop down here? Dang it. Yeah. Just fat fingering everything at the... I really am fat fingering everything today. Yeah, it's aimed up now. Actually, I've got a better idea. Pull it out to like there. Switch to level. Go up to 3 like that. What's the name of this game? This is Captain of Industry. Can you make bridges that ships can pass under? No, unfortunately. You gotta just make dirt bridges, or rock bridges in my case. There isn't really a bridge building feature. Yeah, if you really like the crazy in-detail, in-depth factory building of like Factorio, this is very much up that sort of spectrum. Yeah, it's blocked up on rock. Have you actually managed to... No. Oh yeah, no. We haven't actually got to the gold yet. It's kind of important. Yeah, the idea is that you're settled on some kind of post-apocalyptic water world, and you're settling on an island to set up a bustling industry. So we just mine some coal, we've got to mine iron, we have a giant crater just in here, which happens to have uranium and titanium inside it. Another thing I need to look at is the space industry. The space industry is new for this update. So I've got to do a bit of figuring out for it. Alright, all that's cleaned. It's been stripping the copper mine bare. Think this can start to be filled in. What is that? 0, 0. We'll start at 0, 0. Work our way up from there. I mean, realistically, I could just move it forward a little bit. I think I'm also too low. My aim is to be on +1. I mean, realistically, I could push it to +2, but eh. That's more areas to dump and to fill in. And now I can reclaim some space for the factory again. I'm down to -94, so I'm going to have to unload you. How's our sand doing? Tearing at a new one. How's our glass doing? Is it just basically running at capacity? I think it might be running at capacity. I might need a bump. Glass making. Oh, well, there goes everything. Alright, glass making. Mega vehicles. The bigger cargo. You. We need electronics. Desalination. Then nuclear reactor. Electrolyzer 2 is well worth doing. I think we've got fruit now. And unlock that. I need to deal with the food situation. I mean, the food situation isn't bad as such. It's just that it's not really conducive to producing a lot of variety of food and happiness. Yeah, I'm only really providing, but I am providing a few vegetables, but I'm basically feeding the population on potatoes, and that's not good. That is very empty looking. Bring the fertility up a little bit. At 19. There. 17.3, 16. A little bit of bump brings us up to 17. If I bump you up, 12 to 14. Yeah, I really need a decent farming area set up. I need to, realistically, I need to just make a decision on where food will be. If nuclear is somewhere here, or maybe if nuclear is on the tip here, then food could be around here. I mean, I'm sort of reclaiming some space here, potentially for food. I'd sort of earmark this for food as well. I might stay that way. Trouble is I need limestone. For a waste disposal system. And I was kind of keen on moving the town over to like here or something. Is that gold? Yeah, it is. A little bit of gold there. It's very generous. Normally the game isn't that generous with putting a bit of gold around. Yeah, you're allowed to take. We'll happily digging that up. You're struggling. We're waiting for iron. There's plenty there. I think it's mainly because this train's stuck here. The roles have swapped. I think this needs to start digging into more of the good iron here. But I've got to hold off on that because I don't want to collapse any dirt down into. I mean, there's a little bit that's already collapsed down into here before. You can see there's a little bit of iron, so I don't want to go too crazy digging up too much. Yeah, you're chewing on that. I might bump there's a coal trains there. Oh, what do we got for trains? I might need to shuffle them around a little bit. Maybe put the limestone one onto what the steam, like bump the steam train onto the limestone. Got to actually catch it. Where even is it? Did I actually build one even? I think that might have been at 0. Oh no, there is one. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's actually in the stop. Really cool. Thank you. Yeah, this is probably the. I mean, the trains things just come out, but I'm happy with how it's looking. It's just very much. This is one of the quagmires you sort of get into in late game Captain of Industry, though. Is sort of everything is kind of working, but also not really working. And it's just because nothing's really working right, it becomes a tricky game of trying to figure out how to untangle things. I mean, that's sort of dealing with itself. Iron, yes, it needs. You need to be processing iron. You need to be. Oh yeah, that's both the mining towers assigned to it. Like I need trunks to be removing from here. But I also don't need trucks to be removing from there because I need trains to be taking stuff away. Where are you taking that by chance? Okay, you're not supposed... No. You're not supposed to be putting... You're not supposed to be putting stuff in there. You're not supposed to be putting stuff in there. Can we calm down a moment? That's probably happening here too, yeah. You... 1, 2, 3. Now these are complaining because I disabled connection or dumping. That means I can reject single. That explains why the trucks are busy. Funny little things like that you can accidentally do. Yeah, let's maybe not fill all that in. That's fine. Just goes up and down a bit. Yeah, then it needs to go down and then across to here, and then we get into the bauxite. It's very close. Very close to being there. Where are you taking that? Over to there. Alright, I can dump the dirt. Should just let a few dump and then take it as it flies. I like how there used to be a forest here. This used to all be trees, like where all these bushes were. This used to all be just be a giant forest. And the tree harvesters, they're over here now. They've just been slowly munching away at the forests. Like this island was also a forest at one point. Right, I think coal. No, coal's unhappy because. Where's coal? Yeah, you need to process stuff. You can't unload here. Yeah, then it can't, because it can't load. Alright, I need somewhere for stone to go. Alright. Can I actually place this yet? Not even slightly. Yeah, nuclear could go like along here. I suppose it's fitting to have waste processing over here. I just want to be able to build them to sort of get a feel for the layout. I wouldn't mind getting more stuff on trains too, but there isn't a lot of space to really work with. Unfortunately, this isn't the new map. This is the really long map. So it's a bit tricky. At least that's got coal. You're full up on coal. So whatever is happening is working, because coal's still moving. Yeah, like I need to get this out the way so I can run the straight tracks through. And I also need to clean that up. You done there? Oh, yeah, excellent. You are done. Good, good. That means you lot. Rectangle. Just here now. Oh, available mining, you say? How about now? There. Dig into it. Right, can you actually get through? Navigation. Kinda. Really needs a visit from the tree harvester. Let's go summon one. There you are. encourage you to chop these trees down. Excellent. And that'll sort out some gold. At a long last. Yeah, I almost need to like pick up all of this and just shuffle it over. Or maybe even shuffle it down here. Or just get it out of the way by some means so that I can have train unloads for more of these products. Or maybe have it unload on this side, and then have layers of production. So like, this is just the raw electronics production. So the electrical will have to be somewhere over here. Like the silicon. Oh no, the silicon's there, so it'd have to be here probably. Right, let's get rid of that. I knew you were going to finish that straight away. And yeah, just start mining along here. Stripping this out. Excellent there, filling that in. Where the copper mining has been. No place to dump products, you say? Can't deliver the iron there. Well, that reminds me. Vehicle depot 2. Oh no, I reshuffle the order, so I don't actually have access to mega vehicles yet. This may not be a good idea, but we'll see. One tile's probably good enough. Yep, wrong one. There. Oh, you really don't want to build that connector. Oh, there's a flat connector. There we go. Yeah, we don't actually want it running yet. Right, so you've got access to glass and glass mix. Chugging away at research nicely. Is there anything I could do to this to tidy it up a little bit? The scraps sort of coming in. I did kind of tidy it up already. Like the copper... Yeah, it needs to hop over, that's fine. It could do... Copper could go over the top instead of the other three going over the top of copper. Glass is fine. I think the rest of them just do whatever. Yeah. Seems okay. What was that line for? It was probably plastic if I was to hazard a guess, this thing. Probably meant to be plastic and rubber. Oh, minus 14. I'm going to go 5 to 1760. Alright, upgrade another one. Get some more population going. Okay, you're going to do that. Don't need to mine that. I don't need more rock mined. What a... Okay, you're iron. Just from this side, it looked like its colours hadn't been applied to it. You're still complaining. Okay, so they're starting to pierce into the coal there now, which is good. I think the coal ends quite high on that side. Like, I don't need to go as deep. Yeah, like here, it seems a little higher up. Doesn't matter anyway. We need to dip right down in there. Schmexy, how you doing? Alright, so I need to get the dig team in there somehow. Got to involve a whole lot of jiggery pokery. Probably something like that. I think I need one of these. I don't remember if I actually need a big crossing or not. I'll take one anyway. Don't want to be there. Oh, and there. Let's see if we can try and make it work. You're all supposed... All these pipes are actually supposed to be over further already. Diesel 4. Oh, yeah, because refuel station. I had to think about that for far too long. What do you need? Construction components? You got construction components. And concrete. Concrete missing. Manufactured sand. Why don't you have... you don't have manufactured sand because of user error issues. Probably not much point to me doing any of these. That want to be okay, because then it means that there's a little bit more going out to the two crushers. That belt is okay. I'll probably help load up that one. Alright, now it's running again. Should actually find a way to use the new output things at some point. Where are you trying to go? Oh, I see. Yeah. Because you can't. It's trying to go to the crossing. through the crossing, which is blocked. Alright, just pause that belt. There we go. Oh, did I... It flashed briefly, but it didn't actually let me take it. Now, one of you should be moving. Which stop is it? 1 out of 4. Okay. Out of 4. Despite the train limit of 1, it can still do its thing. It's not like Victoria, where if you cut off the train path, it won't like unassign the train and then allocate another one. I see that with like stuck trains. What do we want? Logistics, vehicle ramp, small. Let's plop it somewhere about there. Maholic coming in with that raid. How you doing? Welcome in, everyone. How you doing? What are you up to? I assume... Oh, you were doing Noida. No, we don't want that. There we go. Make sure, if anyone here isn't following Maholic, definitely should be. Oh, let's get that back in view. Yeah, a little bit on Noita. Ah. Just needed some cruel and unusual punishment, did you? Yeah, Noida can be a very punishing game. Something I do need to go back and actually try and beat at least once. Or maybe get a little bit further. Oh, that's water. That one there, to that one there. Yeah, that's fine. This one can just hop over and then go in there. And it was like it was meant to be. Lurking up, alrighty. It'd be dinner time for you, wouldn't it? Yeah, so you lot can get in here. Hopefully you won't collapse the track. Hopefully. I would very much appreciate it if you didn't collapse the track. I should probably be watching it closely. So many diggers. I mean, it seems to be safe. I do need to move the... So, we need to move the fueling area to somewhere closer to where the diesel actually is. Either that, or I actually put fuel modules onto these and do away with the whole fuel stop thing, so that way they coincidentally go to them, and just give them an order to go to a fuel stop if they're critically low. Maybe just have like a central fuel stop somewhere. I mean, there's nothing stopping me actually sending a fuel train out and about. Just have it like out here somewhere. And it can also be a truck fuel station too. Excellent. What happens if you do that? That works amazingly well. I mean, they're reaching over the track, but they're also not destroying the track, which is very good. Oh. A lot have actually dug all this out already. There's coal down there too, isn't there? Yes, there is. Oh, keep digging. There is coal in the wall there, so I need to do something about that. Maybe just a little bit of that there, and a little bit of that there, and maybe just punch that away a little bit, and do that. How far does it go? Oh, that goes a fair way. So, yeah, I'll just encourage them to dig through here. Maybe we'll collapse. I mean, I've already collapsed some of this floor. Maybe we'll collapse some of the track. We'll see. Where are the jeeps? Oh, they're failing to dump dirt, which means that this is probably full up. Just like that. Dump something like that. Sure. So that's not really the angle that we want. Here comes the army of dirt trucks. Ah, good. They started on that there. You don't need to do that. I mean, it almost looks like it was always there. It's like it's meant to be. Then I'm gonna find somewhere else to dump this crap. Just keep him. I suppose I can contribute to the giant pile again. Yeah, you don't need to dump there. Dragon teeth the entire island. Just dragon's teeth it with dirt. What do you mean? You can dump dirt there. Stop complaining. There you go. Yeah, good enough. Concrete walls. There, can control. Oh, before you do that, the land of dirt needs to return here. Yeah, we've got a giant dirt pile here. Ah, broken through into the delicious coal. The delicious, delicious coal underneath and behind the wall. filled this in with rocks shockingly quickly too, and a little bit of slag. Alright, you've done everything there. Yeah, I was waiting for the trucks to sort that out. That's basically all you lot can do there. Alright, what's the next job? Probably start tackling this stuff. Or maybe this one here to clear out this land. I mean, this was meant to be purely for space industry. There is a whole mechanic with the space industry of forcing meteorites to crash, so maybe this area could be part of that. But this was also meant to be like a launch site and stuff. So, I don't know how that'll work. Oh yeah, there's copper there too. There's that crap there too. On top of all that. Apparently I've scratched my, my shin on something. I'm not quite sure when or how I did that. Alright. Let's see now. You've got 400 circuit boards inside you. Keep loading these up. Something I need to do is... Alright, you need one more. You're at 1 of 1. You're already awaiting donation. Donate. Queue up your donation. What are you, 470? Oh yeah, we're 480, so we can just barely do it. Oh, that's right. I was looking for the next project for this lot. As I say, maybe leveling out this area so I can make it do stuff. Maybe level out that so I can do something with that. I mean, I really just need to set up some, like, farmland or something. Could make like an artificial. Oh, that's actually really deep. Hey, Veldex here. Yeah, make like an artificial dock area here. It might be a little high. It does need a fair bit of cleaning. Aha, done loading all that. That was actually pretty quick. Yeah, it's not seeing any glass. Although we have produced, we have finished researching glass making. I hadn't even noticed. We can do the glass maker too. So you take 24. You make 48. Oh, you do actually make 2. So I may have kind of screwed things a little bit there. Right, you pause for a moment. Wait for these to finish. There. Yeah, I may have put this thingy too close. Yeah, it's too close. It's meant to go there and then like there. Fortunately, there's also this belt in the way. Get this all out the way. I mean, realistically, I could probably just... not you. Oh, it's gone now. My poor, thingy belt's been cut in half. Speaking of belts cut in half, That needs to go around to there. Quick deliver, please. Unpause you. Now you got not enough workers. What's not really running? Probably like them. Now this is kind of a big deal, this glass maker. Because unlike the previous one, or the first one, it doesn't make broken glass in the process of making glass. Which is incredibly valuable for, I'll just there and then untick that one. That'll speed it up. There we go. Yeah, it's making 48 glass instead of like 36 glass, I think it was. Oh, never mind. It was making 24 glass. It was actually a lot worse than that. So I've effectively doubled the glass production already. Yeah, that was actually meant to be quite a bit further down. So we'll just pretend that didn't happen. There might be a recycling center in the way, by the way. You started a new space age map yesterday. Already have red, green, and military black science, and fairly well defense. Next step is oil. It's a pretty good start. I've been thinking about doing a thingy run of space age. Let's like one train. A thingy run. A 40-hour run. I think I mentioned that already. I want to try and get the last of the achievements. It needs a little bit of planning though to get it done. Either that or we could do it in a group. I also want to do the artillery achievement. That one's a little bit easier. It only needs what does it need? It only needs going to Vulcanus. Like, I don't need to do that run is done by going to Vulcanus. And unlocking artillery. Oh, yeah, build that. Alright, what are you lot doing? Oh, your digging team, okay. Let's feel unprogressed in this map. Alright, so that's what we like to see. So you, one of these... Hang on. Oh, both of those need to be... Yeah, so you make crushed ore, then we take the crushed ore into powder. Yeah, it's a 2 process. And that's why there's 3 of them, because this one crusher can supply 2 of the other crushers. I really do need to figure out waste processing. I think the answer is, sure. We need wastewater treatment. Several of these. Because one needs to, I suppose it can take both, but ideally it would take, sewage. I want to ship sewage all the way over to the water processing area. And then one needs to do that. So, and I won't be able to do the exhaust scrubber here, unfortunately. But that also means it needs filter media, which is a regular mixer, like that. Where is it? Yeah, gravel, manufactured sand, and coal. So we need a stone delivery, but this thing also produces slag. And because I want to ship the settlement waste here, we also need the wherever it's gone, incineration plant. And so it's going to do either of these. Oh, I can do that with hydrogen. Doesn't something make fuel gas though? I'm sure something made fuel gas. Like it was fuel gas positive. Oh, I think it was the anaerobic digesters. Do that. You make a little bit of fuel gas. I suppose that works in this part as well. You can bring in the... Ah, yeah, the sludge. So turning the wastewater into sludge does it. Processing the wastewater into sludge. Is this the power plant to end all power plants? This is the waste processing to end all waste processing. The power plant to end all power plants, admittedly, will be nearby, which is why I don't really want to put it here. I sort of want to shove it to one side. Because I want to try and make it so that stuff has to be shipped. But I've also got to figure out where I want to put farming. Maybe they can go over there for now. There's a lot of things that I need to like do and sort out, and stop thinking about. Yeah, so this takes the sludge in, makes the fart gas, which can power the incineration plant. All those poops? Yeah, lots of poops. Bill Gates and Linus Torvalds had dinner for the first time. They actually only meet for the first time. Seems a little offset. Oh yeah, because it is offset. Because I can't stop squirrel projecting, all those to happen. Just a few more walls there. Just nice imposing wall against the railway line, just to make sure the volcano crater thing doesn't fall on the track for whatever reason, even though it can't. So what I want to do is move this away from here and just haul all of the town stuff away somewhere else. Well, let's get rid of that. Start on nuclear, then hydrogen mega vehicles, then electronics, then yeah, chemical plant 2 is a good one to have. Arc furnace 2 I'm a little bit indifferent to right now. Potentially it's good. The thing about arc furnace is you really need nuclear up and running. You can't really run it on coal and gas. I could set up a gas plant though. Ah, you're digging into that. This is good. Even though I am kind of destroying my precious concrete tiles there. We're continuing to dump and fill. How's this lot doing? Yeah, it's tearing its way through there. How are we not enough workers again? Flu moderate. I think some medicine production probably wouldn't hurt. Get some healthcare to try and numb the effect. Thing is, I don't normally do the healthcare stuff because it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't stop the death waves. Can they actually get to that? Hopefully they can. The advantage too, now that they've started digging into the gold. Oh, I forgot you were there. Yeah, now they've started digging into the gold, they'll get a lot less busy over here. Yeah, so you should now be backed up on the slurry. Yeah, and I need to figure out where to put the waste processing. Maybe I will put it on the tip here. Alright, so we need some train loads running along here somewhere, somehow. Alright, what do we got? We got a train stop. We're going to want some bulk collection. That doesn't look like a good sign. Okay. So we need... What is that? 27. Yeah, we need like a fluid module. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Everest, how's Captain of Industry treating me? Yeah, not bad. So yeah, so I want maybe 2... I don't know, let's start with 1 of each. What else are we producing here? I think, other than smog, I think we're just producing smog. What is... waste management... An exhaust scrubber just takes water and makes sulfur. What are we working on? We're working on gold processing right now. The problem is distributed exhaust scrubbers is difficult to do. Or at least, yep. I mean, I could burn the sulfur. But it has to be burnt in a burner. And sulfur is, so 48 smoke. This produces 12. The 12... that's a lot. What is that? 20? Why are my frames just so sad right now? I'm not going to do the limestone one. CPU at a lot. So what are we? 40 112 is so 20 what are they produced? Yeah, 12. So 20 crafts make fills 240. Yeah, letting out... Well, what a... I'm looking at the wrong thing, sort of. So... It becomes... 30... what is that? 30 divided by... 1.6. If I just... It's 1.6 for every cycle of that to just flare it off. If I exhaust scrubber it, and then I CO2 injection pump it. This is the kind of one where it's easier just to pipeline the smoke to like a processing facility. I don't want to do that though, and you can't send the smog into a train, I don't believe. I should actually check that, come to think of it. As far as I'm aware, you can't transport smoke in a truck unless something's changed. What was it? 240 divided by 12 is 20. So it's 24 on 20. So instead of 1.6, it's 1.2. But then I'm burning off the sulfur, and 12 becomes 48 again. Which is 2 crafts, so I think it's actually worse. Can go in pipe. Yeah, it can't be stored. You can't tank smoke. I might be thinking of it as just you can't tank smoke, but you can still like move it around with vehicles. I mean, the easiest way to find out is just no. No, you can. Oh, you can do CO2. Maybe I want 3 fluid modules. I can do an exhaust scrubber. Bring in water. Yeah, CO2 can be moved around like any gas. And then I can take the CO2 away. I can bring in water, acid, take away the CO2 and wastewater. Then I've got to take away the other stuff, the sulfur as well. Where the hell is it? Oh, not you. Loose module. So yeah, so I'm... we'll say train limiter 1. I'm bringing in acid for an unload, and then we're taking away... Whoops. Toxic slurry. We're taking away... I don't know how this is going to perform. This is just sort of an experiment. We're bringing water. We are bringing water. We're going to take CO2 away. And we're going to take sulfur away. So that's gold processing, and then might simplify it. Marlon, hello. Like the hauler for, I normally do this separate, but I think the hauler for like stone and the other stuff can just be done as is. Loose module. But I'll just abridge it. Oh no, I can't do that though. Oops. Oh, can't undo that. Not Factorio. You can't undo everything. And then on top of that, I need... I mean, you can go like way back here. Then I need... a loading module, a unit station. It can just be 1. And that takes the gold away. Yep, load. Train limiter 1, train limiter 1. That's gold load. I kind of don't want such a mixed train, but meh. Let's switch that over, actually. I'll make you toxic slurry and you CO2. So the front two are unloads, the other two are back to loads. So you're a load and a load. And sulfur. And then this one is load 4. And stone load 4. Any module full? Any module full? And then I've got to disentangle this nonsense. I have to go round, or they got to go up and over or something. Just needed that. I mean, I know that section isn't straight, but I'm just going to take it. Like, it's just for measuring. There for measuring purposes. Yeah, like go over the top or something like that. You can make it a little less rough. There we go. Just go straight up like that. Then this one can go 1, 2, 3 straight up like that. There, and it can dive across into here. And yeah, that one goes just across like that, and at some point, there we go. At some point, I go for a sneeze. Yeah, and now we have a drive-through station like that. And I can just drive down like so. But you need a pillar there. Otherwise, you'll be all angry like. I guess I can't remove those pillars now. I can place more, but I can't remove them. This slot will need a little bit of a run up. I got 8 wagon long stone and what have you trains. So they need a little bit of a run up. Hopefully that's enough. If not, I'll find out very quickly. I'm going to lash it into the rest of the train network from there. Oh, I forgot to turn that off. There is Blanius? There's a way to turn off the am I blind? Oh, there it is. It just upsets the stream a little bit. And I keep forgetting to turn it off. Yeah, it's fine now. Oh, you're missing workers again. And now you're missing workers again. we go. Can sacrifice some of the construction parts production. Could probably sacrifice more than... Oh, I've actually sacrificed a lot of production construction parts production. There's an entire row there, actually. There. Which is why purple ones aren't doing anything. More babbies? What are we at? 16... Oh, okay. The next one of these things built. Where are you going with that? Why are you delivering that? You should be delivering that. That's probably why... that probably explains why this was so empty. It's just busy work that doesn't need to happen. Like, I know you want to turn the potatoes into farts, but I'd like to let the belts do it. You got other jobs to do. The other thing we need to do is tweak the spacing of this. Alrighty. I've got to attack this as well and straighten it out. I think the solution is... delete. At the very least, delete down to there. I mean, it might not be far enough, given the state of these trains. What's happening is that they're not sliding all the way forward. That's not set, that's why. I think that's as far back as it can go. Trouble is, I need one of these longer trains to actually move through and tell me what you know. Or tell me where they intend to go. Okay, it's unloading slowly. What are we waiting on now? Paper now. It is down to paper. Right, why is paper slow? I mean, it's all the way over here. Is it just a case of itself? I think it's itself. Which is kind of a strange place to be. I don't normally have an issue with that. I don't normally have an issue with paper production. Got wood. Got everything else. Not making paper fast enough. It's unfortunate that I built it in a way that's not really possible to expand it. I mean, a chemical plant too would help. Also, let's just boost it with some Unity. Alright, you're nearly down to half. How far forward do you need to slide to there? Oh, okay, that's tons of room. Yeah, yeah, use some Unity to make it go. Right, that is somewhat convenient. Well, I guess that's getting dug up now. Get out of here. Oh, it's another storm already. I think it's like the 4th time I've had to build this to try and get it right. So hopefully it works this time. That had something in the way. So hopefully it's support. Just Unity build all of it. So that you figure out the rest. Oh, I better build this too. Otherwise I'll try and put pillars in silly places. Grab you. You go. No. You go there. There's this long pause sometimes when you click. And, okay, you're going down. Building rate. Oh yeah, it can blow away a lot of Unity if you're not careful. It is down to 43. I've been building up a lot of Unity over time. I generally find Unity isn't too much of a problem. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong one, that's why. I was trying to figure out why it wasn't changing the radius. Alright, you go there. This is the right track, isn't it? Yeah, that's the right track. Track. What's the time? Sort of starting late and a bit of a earlier finish today, I think it'll be. Just a reminder, Workbench Wednesday is coming up. Oh dear. Yeah, because there's so many tracks coming together, it's struggle busing to find pillars. Might have to compromise a little bit. Maybe set it to 22. I sort of wanted the longer curves to try and... I suppose I could do something like that. Get it into a wider angle to then sweep into the track like that. I think that's going to be a whole lot of too hard. I mean, the easy answer is just get it out the way and build the elevated section first, and then see if I can shove the pillars out the way. Which I suspect the answer is no, you can't. But I'm going to try regardless. Like that one just keen to go right into that pillar. Start with the worst offender. If I pull it back by like 2 to there. Do something like that. And my theory is do a little bit of straight there. Supposedly this is a similar tool for conveyor pillars is coming. That works. I think half the battle is persuading the track layer to actually go in a certain direction. It also would help if that output track actually went somewhere. There's meant to be 2 lines going through here. There's the main output track and then the main line itself. So the front, there's meant to be front 2, which is the output track, and then this one here is the actual main line. That starts like there. And then we run into unending pain here. I think this is where I'll start to run into trouble. There's, oh, I can scooch that over a little bit. Might be okay. That pillar's going to be a problem. As I say, it's where I think just wriggling through. Can I move that either direction? No, so it's too close there, and yeah, it's like that's as much as it basically has to be there. Do a bit of a wiggle through. I could pull it, the output track further down. It might be the way to go. Just get it away from the wide angle of the upper curves. It was more of a personal challenge than to actually use the Netaro curves. Realistically, in the scheme of things, I could just use the yellow ones. The red ones do have a noticeable slowdown. But yeah, just using the yellow ones is probably fine. But yeah, shoving it over a little bit to get it away from the really low angle might be Also useful. Also realize that is actually needed. What have we got? Stone. What was left? Gotten. Copper and sand. Is there anything else? I don't think so. Because technically, this track here, this track doesn't actually go that far. Like once it sort of, like this is its starting point. Yeah, I'll change it to yellow. All right, I don't think I'm going to get the blue curves. As fun as it would be. If it wasn't absolute ass pain to do, I would actually do like, yeah, like in fact exactly like that. Yeah, do 3 yellow, 1 blue right on the end. There. But again, I think this pillar is going to be the problem child. We'll see. That's awful. I mean, ultimately, this is going to be just a stupid amount of arguing with this thing, trying to make it work. That can't be... Oh, you can slide over a little bit. So, okay. How you doing? Hey!
Isn't the track finder nice? Yes, it isn't nice.
Isn't the track finder nice? Yes, it is. It is very rude and very mean. Thank you very much for that. 86 months. That is a lot of months. Alright, let's try and at least get some of these trains out of here. There we go. Yeah, at least go somewhere. Feeling old now? Yes. Bye-bye trains. I mean, the limestone one's fine. It's also kind of this one. It's kind of amazing it hasn't run out of fuel yet. I mean, this whole build is kind of stupid. Alright, let's move this pillar. Can I move this pillar? Probably not. I suspect it's, I can move it over 1. I suspect it's not enough, though. Yep. It's going to be the same problem again. Oh, okay. can actually get a bit more space out of it. Never mind. That might actually work. You, like, not do that? Game? I think the pillar's still in the way. And that's why it's doing that. Alright, let's be a bit cheaty. It is already yellow. Even though it's not really cheaty. There you go, I used up all the Unity. It's all the cycling while it was paused. That looks wrong. That shouldn't be there. Yeah, that's going to upset all this. Uh, 9% research bonus. Yeah, plus 1.45. So I am generally net gaining. I should get some household goods and so on going. You have to move the fast breeder reactor, but you don't want to. I mean, if it's happy where it is, then it can stay where it is. I don't think I've ever actually built a fast breeder in this, now that you mention it. It's just so many. It seems like one of those things that falls under the category of too much pain. Kind of want to do it in layers. Like, I don't want to be doing that at minus... I mean, minus 10 isn't that low. I would be fine with that, though. What I want to do is just pull the coal back further. Just keep peeling it back. Alrighty. Alright, yep, they're all fine. How do you look? Empty. You're bending that way. Jamorian! How you doing? Oh, come on in. Hello. And welcome, Chill Raid. What are you up to? Mountain Blade Bannerlord. Nice. Choo choo, yeah, we've been doing some hardcore trains at the minute. Just been arguing with the pillars of the track system here. Alright, so hang on, you've got some directional issues. Or is it just a random stray bit of track? I think that curve doesn't actually connect as the what's actually going on. Maybe not delete all of that. Start there and work our way up. Yeah, it's not connected. Now it's connected. How much of this can I build? Hey! Arguing with pillars. I've been calling this game Arguing with Trucks. Oh yeah, I mean, this game is basically arguing with something. at any given time, you're arguing with something in this game. Usually it's trucks, diesel, production, you know, one of many things. Now, can I coerce this to actually go somewhere? Like right there. Belts, pipes, yep. Everything's out to get you. Okay, can we... I'll take it. I'll take that. There, and then what happens here? Good enough. You know what? Just Unity build it by any means necessary. Until I run out of Unity. What about that one? I can't quick build that one either. And that goes... Alright, so... Trains can go up and that way, or stay on the ground level and go that way. So that is the station done. And that's the input, which this goes over the top of. There. Hey, nuclear reactor's in. Why you no connect? The eternal struggle. Give somewhere for the stone train to go, should the stone train consider going somewhere. Uh-oh. That wants to collapse. It's just a case of wanting a pillar... game. Come on. Yeah, it's probably just wanting a pillar there. Ah, yeah, and that's made everything happy. I just need this to go over the input track and drop back down again. And basically plug back into here. Like that there. The question is, did I put it in the right spot originally? Should be like 2 tiles. No, I didn't. It just sucked itself in. You can't make it up. I mean, you saw it, didn't you? It just sucked itself into the neighboring track. Up and over it goes. Now, because I'm out of Unity, I've got to actually wait for this to be done properly. It needs to be shuffled over to there. I think that's one level crossing connectors worth. Oh no, they're 1 tile, so it's 2 level crossing connectors worth. Yep, Coltrane seems happy. Oh, I need to move the depot too. Just need to clear out all this area. It's all these little odd jobs that need to be done. Ah, they've actually finished that. Finished filling this in. Claiming where the copper mine was. I feel very unaccomplished today. I mean, having said that, I mean, headache out that. We did headache out this. I should actually build this too. It's a bit of a squirrel project, so I better finish it. What is... Oh. Yeah, do that. Because I'm going to make the whole thing roll on, roll off. I think the line coming through about like here, run across here, and then across to there is the way to go. Then I've got room on this side to do things. Got room for activities. It'll be like that, and then I've got to get this track up and over onto the other side. Can you slide across like that? Probably not, as my guess. Like having it at an angle would probably work better. Oh, it really doesn't want to. What I mean by that is have this rise, rise straight that way. Just pushes it out really far though. Okay, you don't need to snap there, game. I could do something like that. And then like that. Really doesn't want to give up that one pillar. That seems wrong. Like, something doesn't seem right about it. Looks weird. Ah, that's why it looks weird. I mean, I should have seen that coming. The radius is odd. Did a tile too high as well. can't give up that pillar. I can probably shuffle it out. Oh, I'm at the wrong spacing anyway. Maybe 4 tiles is the way to go. Or instead of 2. I thought it was 3. 3 should be enough to go over the track. Like that. There. Yeah, I think 4 is the way to go. I have a feeling that's basically what Kay said last week. Just the lumpy connection. What does 30 look like if I was to do 22? Yeah, looks like going forward 4 tiles is the way to go. Good to know, especially having already done this. It would have been very valuable information. It's not the end of the world. I mean, you can just fix it later. Groundwater pump has no resources to extract. Oh, at least it's raining again, so you will have at least something. And to save me the hassle of fixing it later, I'll just do that now. Ah. I wanted the curve to be right on the crossing. See, rain came, so it's all good. It's a problem that fixed itself. Yeah, it can actually come down at a different slope, and then go there, and then you can figure out how to get into there. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Oh, I decided that you had to go up and over. That's whatever. Oh, I'll just take it. Right, how much unity do we have? I kind of need this thing connected again. Excellent. What are you? You're that way. So you actually need... Oh. I mean, nothing comes this way yet, apart from coal, but it can't actually Oh, you can't get to... Alright, why can't you get to here? Come across, up and over, across, down. Ah. Need to go into there. And which is, by extension, sliding into the old line, which is that there. This looks unhealthy. Maybe a mechanic should look at this. Maybe a qualified mechanic. In case you're implying something. But I have a feeling that that's actually an unqualified mechanic. Possibly even could be classed as a buffoon. The bump. Or maybe maybe we should see a doctor about the lump. Right, large level crossing. You go there and there. Large entrance. One there and there. And then a large gappage. There and there. There. Then a large gappage, there and there. And then it stops complaining, and then we're all happy. And then I look at it, I'm like, gee, that's very close. I probably shouldn't put that there. On account of the fact that, what's the worst case? You have to go patch some systems? That sounds an awful lot like annoying work to do. But hopefully the patches succeed and you don't end up with machines on fire, as is normally what would happen when you have to go patch things. There we go. Yeah, so bend it down and we'll swing back across. So oh, that's actual level crossing. I was thinking that was... Ah, that's the connector. There we go. Alright, so... Storage, fluid storage 3. I may have packed this a little too close for details. Can I build both of these? Yes. I may need to rearrange these again. Yeah, like that. Just so the pipe connections are a little less annoying. What do we have to... these things. Or you stay and patch the systems anyway. Both are good options. Oh, we're going to play this game, are we now? Yeah, you go in there. I mean, I could pull it out further so it doesn't need to bend kink. It doesn't need to bend over and have a little kink in it. Twist and contort to find its home. You plug into there. Then I figure out where to put the water and the CO2 and the other crap in. Probably over here. Oh. It's that game again. It's that time in the game again where the maintenance falls over. Why has it fallen over? Who's letting the team down? Electronic components, which is rubber, which is oil, which is probably sulfur? Output is full. It is the trucks. The trucks are not delivering the rubber. Busy doing other things. What's your hold up? Because you're blocked up on dirt and rock. More dirt to the dirt pile. Let's see if we can plough in round there and start cleaning that out. Done a solid job here too. Funny that that's entirely filled in already. Right, how much can I Unity build? Some of it. There's an argument as well that I need to connect into the other track so that this section's accessible from both directions. But again, details. Alright, what do I need to do to make the rocking chairs? Got steel, wood and glass, which are all things that are available around here. You're using the zones for your truck. You can set for a number of trucks to stay in a given. Yeah, I'm not using the zones currently. I don't have much of a purpose for it yet. Everything that's allocated already is allocated. The problem is that what I need is a dedicated stone unload area. Ideally, what I want is somewhere so I can export stone. I think what's happening is that most of the trucks are busy building all this up, and so they're not doing other work. Because like the trucks are needed to take slag away still. They needed to shuffle a few items around that really should be done by trains, like the paper and the rubber should really be brought over on trains and just get them off the trucks. Or at least anything that isn't a truck, really. The trucks shouldn't be moving this stuff. And having to give this mess of track a wide berth probably doesn't help them. Oh yeah, you don't need to be here. Bit awkward though, because it needs to come back around. Well, it can drop down. Yeah, it's got to be on the other side of that track. So it could drop down, go across the crossing, back up again, and then drop down on the other side of these tracks. Maybe even split them off and send them down together. That would... Oh, I gotta fix this. I don't want to fix this spacing, but I technically have to fix this spacing now. Could probably put one of these crossings along here. Oh no, that doesn't work either. Or I could just run this straight across here and not worry about a lead up. sort of want to let this construction project go first before really getting carried away with anything else. I assume the trucks are, yeah, they're still filling. They're filling in this here. Yeah, they're digging up a lot of dirt and rock. A lot of the mining outposts are just digging up dirt and rock, and it's just clogging up the trucks. Yeah, what I need is somewhere. I was thinking about over here, but it's not really ready yet. What is it? It's level 3. Why don't I, cancel or not entirely cancel it, but tell this lot just to clean this up a little bit. Or turn this into something. Assuming they can get down there. Oh, they can't get down there. It's actually a queue for this one. There. And yeah, just tidy up this whole area. Make it habitable. This could easily be a whole port facility. It's just begging for it. Oh, that reminds me. Now that we have nuclear unlocked, I meant to pop down, like, start headaching out this. Where's the water? I can actually, I mean, I was sort of eyeballing along here for nuclear. So this is one reactor unit. I could put a whole lot down, like 1, 2, 3 or something. Something like that. And I can put the actual production in front of it. What are we looking for? Melting, blueprint, nuclear 2. I think that's the... Yeah, it's the... oh, it's that version. Older one. There it is, uranium processing. It lacks, I think, the robotic assembler yet. Yeah, I can set like the whole thing up along here. It's got the tanks for the deliveries. Sort of assumes trucks do all the hard work. But I could maybe put some trains along here somewhere. Some train unloads and loads along here somewhere. But that'll be the next thing to work on. Can even go to the trouble of like placing some of this down. That would be ever so fancy. It's also a lot of steel. So yeah, that'll be our nuclear. I might shuffle coal over a little bit. But yeah, it's got a good source of water. It's got fresh water as well. And I think instead of doing that, where is it? Like the thermal desalinator. Oh no, it is steam low. Actually, isn't there another? I think there was another recipe that gives you depleted steam. Because, yeah, this is depleted steam. What does this look like? Yep. I've actually finished dumping in here. It comes later? Yeah. So we want to be +1 there. Get rid of the mining markers. Where are the actual diggers? Oh, there they are. I need to keep chipping away at this section to keep clearing it out. Otherwise, they'll dump stuff on it. 16 thermal deer cells for fast breeding. You have water to spare. That sounds familiar. There's supposed to be a way to basically generate infinite water using desalination. Unless that's it. Trouble is, every time it comes up, it's sort of... There's different variations of the same story. Yeah, let's send you away. There's actually still a fair amount of coal to be pulled out of this patch. There's a fair amount of copper to be pulled out of this patch. Oh, you're out of fuel. Oh, of course you're out of fuel. It ran out of fuel going to the fuel station. That's pretty funny. Where are you trying to go? Unless it is train fuel. I mean, I'm not really sure. Yeah, cooling towers to convert depleted steam to water with 20% loss, or you can use the depleted steam to generate more water. Oh, okay. Right, let's just Unity encourage. If I got the Unity to do it. Apparently not. 38 Unity, I'm not sure why it won't let me. Got a little bit of Unity. Right, what are you at? 2,600. That'd be the puddle that was complaining before, whereas this one, yeah, still 49,000. It'd be hard to deplete that one. I'd have to really suck it dry of water. See? What it does, the track, yeah, it does actually, at the closest spacing, it does actually sort of draw it together. I could probably turn off the red bits here too. It's not really needed. As long as the trains don't bonk into each other. I wonder what the exclusive zones were. Add or remove exclusive zones. Exclusive zone can only contain a single train. Can only contain a single train. Drops, no stop section. Yeah, it's just no stopping here. Right, how are we looking for trees? They're slowly munching on them. Still, it's got these trees here to go. Oh yeah, they're marked. Probably just start marking all these. Just obliterate the entire island of trees. Just deforest the entire island. I'm all for this. It is the happy Factorio way. Deforest all the things. I wish my rectangle was bigger. Right there, filling that in. That'll at least, if this spills over, that'll at least get the coal a little bit away from it. Yeah, I think that's clear. I think it's been scraped clean. The map looks a lot different. Are you on the same map as well? On this one? Oh yeah, mega vehicles. So, unpause these. You should be. There they are. Vehicle parts 3. Vehicle parts 3. Yeah, and they just need these. If it would be so kind as to not put them 50 feet into the air, and go right there. Oh, I guess you're going round. A third of the crater is already +3, and if it's at the uranium and titanium in the bottom of the crater. Oh yeah, I need to do that. I need to push into there at some point. I'm probably push in through where the iron is, because it's already sort of breaking in. But yeah, I need to start scraping it clean. Or work towards scraping it clean. Right, I think the next step for this is to break in there, so I don't need this ramp anymore, and then I can start cutting away here, where said ramp would be, or currently is. Before I get carried away on that, there's actually coal somewhat here. You filled in the area with a little island with a big stone meteor. Which area is that? That, the area with a little sand with a... Oh, hang on. I read that wrong. Little sand islands. So which one... is that? Or have I... Area with a little island. Ah, for one of these. Or like one of these. I mean, would be hilarious. I have no idea how long it's going to take me to actually get to space. Not waiting for trucks. Have it already connected? Ah, okay. Oh yeah, I need to do something with this too. There was a big old load of coal. Start on... yeah, you start on easy. I actually like this start. It's not that difficult. And it offers a lot of area that... Like, this whole area, you can expand it out just by dumping rock into the ocean. You know what? I said I probably should, and I will. I'll square that off. Oh, that's Sand Island. I forgot that island existed. I just could not see it because I forgot about it. Right, will you let me Unity that? Yes, you will. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going there now. I mean, where that one is doesn't really matter. It just needs to merge in at some point. Oh, conveniently it's already at 4. I can probably merge about here or something. Bam. And if you feel like actually attaching, slide in like there. Eventually. We want the pause button, and there. Oh, that can be built now. Yeah, I need to modify these to add fuel on the back. Kind of annoying to do. And I need a thingy. A fuel unload to deliver fuel. I might put that somewhere else, sort of separate, so it doesn't connect in directly to the main station. And I'll just let it, like, it can pull in over here and then just pipe it in. And then it can plug into, like, an actual fuel station or something. I should actually convert the trains over to hydrogen, too. The thing that I wanted was the Vehicle Depot 3, which is ginormous. You won't let me quick remove. Oh yeah, maintenance is fixing itself, okay. Right, I think that's fine now. I think I picked away everything that needs to be picked away from there. Hydrogen stable enough? Probably not. The superheated steam reformer definitely helps. I mean, I am doing a little bit more hydrogen production than normal, but yeah, hydrogen. You do need the. You can do it with fuel gas, but it is a bit risky. A real question is, how is the air pollution? I need to deal with the air pollution. Vehicle pollution isn't so bad. Train pollution's nothing. I think I really need to set up the air scrubber on this thing. It's just onking so much smog out. Plumb those in too. All these should be plumbed in. Almost all of them plumbed in. Oh no, you're hydrogen. I forgot about that. Never mind. Yeah, I can't be bothered reclaiming the water, so I actually... That's a good point. I should... what are you? 4.5 and 4.5. Plenty. Compared to the big one. Yeah, I should actually reclaim the water. Then I just need to feed the water back in somehow. Probably back here. Where it's most likely to be used. You... Should really tidy this up too. But I'm filing that under future me problems. As you can no doubt tell. Yeah, just save a little bit of water. I'm actually kinda... oh, why are you stopped? Limestone. Why aren't you going anywhere? I feel like I'm breaking this track or something. No? It should curve down. Yeah, let's go into there to then heal into fuel. So it shouldn't have been no pathing. It's very odd. In theory, this limestone should actually be doing the same thing. Jesus. Those excavators have been busy. Just scooping up all the sand. There's not going to be much of this beach left. Oh yeah, it's been clearing it out. Yeah, it's set to mine. I was worried there for a minute the dirt was from me, but no. Yeah, just a sec. Oops. Just want to slide this over a little bit to like there. Yeah, so now all this is covered. Wrong direction track. I don't think there. I didn't see the yellow bar. There's the train again. Right, they both it definitely splits out. It didn't need to go to refuel at the time. I don't see a gap. Goes in, goes multi-directional. Like, I know this works because it's already working. That also doesn't actually plug into there. And it should. And that can go. Uh-oh. You need a pillar. There we go. It's got a pillar now. Unfortunately, because of the change in spacing here, it sort of means I've got to push this back further. It's a bit annoying. What are your orders? Bar condition. Empty of all accepted products. Limestone, unload 1. Fuel. Yeah, see, it's 68%, so it shouldn't want to go to train fuel because it doesn't need to. The only other thing I'd want to do is come to here. Oh. What? Why is that one out there complaining? I mean, it makes sense that it can't do anything because it's not actually mine. It doesn't have any more limestone to mine. That definitely explains a lot. Oh, it's a... It just occurred to me. It's a rock. What I should do is just say unrestricted. See, now it goes. It just wasn't getting any limestone. I probably could put the, or run a belt here and deal with this limestone. But I'd prefer it to be on train. On a train. I think I have a lazy solution. Just take part of the stop. Grab enough so I can roll forward. And just like slap it down here, say. Then what we can do is run a belt along here. Or not. About over to here. Raise it up by 2 so the trucks can get underneath it. And then, actually, even better still, put a lift in. Upgrade that. So it'll actually get a reasonable amount of stuff out of it. We come along to here. Come along to here. Drop down. And pop into there. And do it like that. Then we want a small ramp. Right about there. Then we want a little bit of track. Or... I mean, I'd prefer it if you didn't do all that particular type of curve, so I could actually do something with it. Or I could spend the next half hour wrestling the track layer tool. Good enough. Just a wibbly wobbly bit there. Oh dear. Really try and make that good? There. And station not unloading? It should be loading. Yeah, load. Alright then. Where's Le Train? There's Le Train. Work lurk. By the time you get back, we'll probably be raided. Or will we be raiding out? Add station. The way this is done is just so confusing. I get it, but it's just really confusing. Worst case scenario, I could always just run a second train. Could also change that to 0. Right, how are we looking here? And their destruction's getting awful close. Might just trim that off for now. And they're working their way around here. Which is nice. A little bit of coal in there, so I might as well just dig it out. I might actually have that built up to the point where the dirt can be laid on top. It's still a little ways off. It'd be good to dig it out. In theory, I should actually bottle up the copper from here, so I can... hello, you're here. Yeah, see, one at a time. It's not the fastest, but it gets the job done. Oh, maintenance is gone again. Probably full on, yeah, it's full on sand. Oh, I was hoping to have electronics up and running today, but apparently it wasn't to be. What are you waiting for now? I got electronics, probably mechanical components. Yeah, mechanical components this time. Yeah, which makes sense because of the limestone shortage. But probably you can get duped. Fun to watch all this though. It's starting to get fun to watch. There's so many trains coming in. It's getting busy. The one steam train. The one lump and track in the distance. Yeah, of course it's built. Yeah, there's the one wide-spaced crossing. With the wonky directions. There we go. Alright, so we got some gold going at least. That's a start. I can't complain about that. Because that means we can now supply microchip production. Perhaps the last thing I could do is plumb in the rest of this, like the CO2 and everything, so we can take those away. What do we want? We want... it was a... yeah. Ore scrubber was the linchpin of this system. So you go there. No, not really. Not really a good rotation for this thing. You go there. Then we have a U-shaped conveyor. The U-shaped conveyor needs to jump across the track. And find its way down into there. Hoping. Sort of hoping. U-shaped conveyor. Pop into there. So it just hops over like that. And just go straight into like there. Yep, there. Perfect. You know, so it's got the angle and goes up and down. I could use a lift, but I don't want to. Feeling lazy. Or just regular scrubbing, because we don't need the extra scrubbing power. I mean, we could use the limestone to actually eliminate the little bit of extra pollution, but we want to get the air pollution down a little bit. Actually, in saying that, I never did the other project, which was to build them over here. In which case, I can use the limestone, because it's right there. Be interesting to see how much it reduces it by. It's not a good spot for it. I wanted to put it where the depot is. That's why I need to move the depot. Already out of time though. It might be a future me problem. Why are you complaining? You can't find a path. Trying to go to fuel or what? Oh. Have we done something bad or... No, no. I was like, hang on, have we collapsed the track? No, that's fine. You not get there? No, it should be fine getting there. It's probably... Hang on, what was your... 25... Okay, so it's trying to get to fuel. Trying to get to here. Well, you found your way there. You found your way there. Or you just found your way to shimmy across. Oh, I was just waiting for... Yep, okay. Never mind. Looks amazing though. Does look good. Anyway, I think I need to leave it there for today. Managed to lumber things along slowly. Next week, what did I do that for? Next week I think we'll get the robotic assembly, not the robotic assembly, the microchip production going. Get the next, get the red circuits up and running, get the next tier of science, or whatever it is going, and really push forward. Start getting the nuclear up and running. Oh, they've actually built the surfaces there. I might actually just unpause all that. Yeah, uranium mining is next. That's the next thing I need to set up. I think it was it over here? Yeah, it was over here. Yeah, so we need to break into here and, I've completely forgot about that. Break into here, connect that into the trains, Just get more things going. What's that why are you complaining about stuff now? Interesting. That's another future me problem. Yeah, that's all next week. Later this week, we'll be on Factorio on Friday and Workbench on Wednesday. We've got more soldering going on. So that'll be on Wednesday, same start time, and Factorio on Friday. Hopefully get the next lot of science designed and built up. So what's probably going to happen is I'm going to try and pre-design some of that stuff just to push things forward. Because I'm kind of keen to get the base running finally. So yeah, that's what's going to happen looking forward. For now though, see who is on. Who are we going to say hi to? Mr. Reyes is on Captain of Industry. Let's go say hi to Mr. Evil Reyes. Doing some Captain of Industry. Oh no, Seaforcat just start. Yeah, we haven't said hi to Seaforcat in a while, so let's go say hi to Mr. Seaforcat. If you didn't know, C is for cat, hence Seaforcat. Yeah, thank you all very much for watching, hanging out. Appreciate your being here as always. There's either one of those raid messages there. And other than that, thank you for watching, and I shall see you on Wednesday, and bye-bye for now.